Dune Awakening, official creating the worlds. Survive Arrakis, official trailer. Oh, we got a lot. It was a Dune event. This is the first time they've shown this game, right? Official Inner Beast collection. Void, official announcement. Let's start with Dune. Where's the official? I want to see the first. Oh, those are both the same thing. Arrakis. Yeah, those are the same thing. That's the creating the worlds. All right, let me turn the beat down. Beating down the Doonies. What you know about that? Let's.
Arrakis is a test. Few survive it.
Did I finish watching Dune 1? Nope, probably never will. I can look at the game. Got that Dooney booty. In Mass Effect, we'd call that a Thresher Maw. This game has Thresher Maws. AAA early access survival game. It's not a Steam early access survival game. It's a AAA early access survival game. Oh, boy. It does say survive in the title. Survive can mean anything, though. Okay, hold up. We got some stealth elements. Hold up. Okay, that looks pretty cool. That looks cool, like the exploration. Quadruple A. How does it look HD and basic at the same time? I'll explain why. It's because the resolution is in 4K, but the textures aren't the best. There's you guys have to understand, there's a difference between high quality textures and a high quality resolution. Those are two different things. So like the textures in this game aren't these don't really feel like mind blowing, but it is crystal clear. Yo, shout out to Squeebert with the sub, appreciate it. Big team battle? General Zod?
Arrakis is a test. Few survive it. But the humans that do awaken.
A Dune open world survival MMO. I'm halfway interested. I didn't like that they showed off the survival stuff first. I was like, you almost lost me. But it looks like there's other things to do besides just basic survival stuff. Looks like there's gonna be some combat and like exploration and parkour and stuff. And there's like vehicles. Like I gotta see some more. I'm not completely sold on it, but it looks okay. Who saw Dune 2? Was it fire? I seen people raving about it. One day I might watch it. I don't know. One day. Dune 2 is movie of the year. To be fair, I mean, is it really hard to win movie of the year in 2024 and beyond? I mean, cinema is in a really bad place right now. Cinema's in a really bad place. So it's like, is it really hard to win movie of the year these days? Good character development. True. Let me see this other trailer. Dune Awakening official creating worlds behind the scenes clip. Yeah. Like, what is Dune's competition? Madam Web? The only other competition maybe it has this year is Deadpool 3. What other big movies are coming out? Like creativity in Hollywood is like...
which people are beaten and shaped and forged into something that's stronger.
Godzilla King Kong. Oh yeah, the minus giant. Yeah.
Which on the surface is really nothing, but underneath has a really diverse biological backstory.
Mad biological.
One of my favorite.
Shout out Eighth Wonder with the sub.
it is. When you end a novel, it's like a train coming into the station that doesn't stop. You just jam on the brakes and let the sparks fly into people's imagination.
The Civil War movie looks good. I know you watch a lot of Go Woke Go Broke channels. That movie does not look good.
Arrakis is a test, is what the Fremen say.
Have it to our country.
And the player comes right into the heart of that test.
Sweet baby ink.
And it begins
Go woke,
like a
go
traditional
broke.
survival game, you know, like you're looking for water, you're looking for shelter.
Oh my god.
You know, where will you find water in the desert? Will you take it from others? So when we talk about survival, sure, we start with
The lighting looks good in this game.
Survive. And then when you've survived
Joker 2, Gladiator 2.
think about political survival and how you progress within the universe.
That looks pretty good. I don't know, man. I gotta see a trailer for Joker 2. I like the first one, but I gotta see a trailer. They said it's gonna be a musical. I fucking hate musicals, so just my personal preference. I don't like musicals, so I don't know. And then Gladiator 2. Most of you weren't in the chat, weren't even alive when the original Gladiator came out, and the reason I know that is because it came out when I was a kid, and it was a good movie. But it's been a really long time since the last Gladiator. I mean, there's been a pattern in movies that get sequels way after the original. Like, what was the one Coming to America 2? That shit was ass. Like, there's no guarantee that's gonna be good. I don't know. I gotta see a trailer for that. Top Gun was Fuego. Top Gun was a good movie. Top Gun Maverick was a good movie. The issue with Top Gun Maverick is that's a variable. That's an anomaly. Most long-time sequels, when there's like a long gap between the last one, they're usually not good.
Like Arrakis is we kind of have to think about where are the stark lines and how do we draw these epic spaces? How do we make them feel huge and the player feels dwarfed by everything they see around them?
The intention was every time we saw the desert, it was highly brutal, and if you went out into the desert without the bright protection.
You ready for Beverly Hills Cop 4? No, I'm not watching that shit.
If we looked at references,
That's a great example. No, I'm not watching.
From those deserts.
Yo, shout out to Hokage Monarch with the sub. Appreciate it. I'm not watching no fucking Beverly Hills Cop 4. I didn't even like the original Beverly Hills Cops. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. So I'm definitely not watching. Witness Eddie Murphy come out of that fallout shelter he's been hiding in to reprise his role in Beverly Hills Cop 4. Witness a 75-year-old man with flabby titties fight crime. Like, I don't want to watch that shit, bro. I don't want to watch it.
Weren't enough. We needed this world to be even harsher.
So we've been working with Legendary since the very beginning. They've been very generous with
the game. Looks alright. It looks crispy.
Film and allowing us to see things from the film and allowing us to really understand the vision that Denis Villeneuve has for the world and his characters and the way he's grounding Arrakis. But of course, a game is a much larger scale, so we need to expand upon that vision. We have our own army of concept artists who are sending things back and forth with Legendary all the time. One of my best moments.
I don't like that it's an MMO, which much rather a linear experience.
Yeah,
yeah, that's the only issue. It being an MMO might limit its gameplay loop. My issue with a lot of MMOs is a lot of the mission structure is very generic and boring. Go hunt 10 wolves. There are 10 wolves outside the camp that are threatening the village. Go kill those 10 wolves. Then you go kill the 10 wolves, you come back. Our villagers are hungry. Go catch 5 fish. You go catch 5 fish, you come back. Now cook the 5 fish. Then go hunt 5 buffalo. We need those for quilts. Like, it's just like,
with a group of the people from Funcom, the art directors, the lead artists, and we got to walk around.
If they do something innovative, though, which they could, you never know.
They built in classic,
that could be the difference.
Set building, massive.
What was the Amazon MMO you like?
Ornithopters from the inside.
The Amazon MMO. New World. In New World, the gameplay wasn't anything special. It was just that you had full control of your character, which was cool. I like New World just because of the proximity chat. Like, it was just like, it was fun to play and talk to people. That's all that was. Hopefully this has proximity chat.
And the outside, right? We got to walk around them and get a sense of their scale.
Well, I think what
happened in New World, it didn't have mounts. People liked it, but it didn't have mounts. So stop playing that shit.
Built in Dune.
It was annoying to travel the world.
Film, you're sort of led on a journey by the director and by the script.
It's crazy how one missing gameplay mechanic can ruin everything.
Create your own narrative and create your own journey. The most exciting aspect for me is the fact that you can take what you've enjoyed and loved and you can build your own stories and your own places. And that to me is the ultimate goal, is to have, complete control.
I just hope these like
Using Unreal
places
5
you're
to create a
exploring are
game
actually interesting.
is obviously one of the better choices. Unreal 5.
Oh yeah. No man, right. And then another thing too, when you did explore on foot, when you got to like a new town, you have to unlock the fast travel and you had to pay for it. So if you didn't have and it was expensive by the way. So if you didn't have the money for fast travel, they just made it really hard to explore a game. And that's one of the main reasons people play MMOs. You want to explore the world, but you also need to streamline the experience for the user. So it was some really poor gameplay designs. It had potential, but they dropped the ball on that. Still waiting on Blue Protocol. I don't really have much faith in any of those anime MMOs. We've yet to see one really pop off other than Genshin Impact, and that kind of has a small core fan base. A lot of people got off of that because of the gacha mechanics.
Allows us to handle amazing graphics.
Like Tower Fantasy. I was like, this is Genshin Impact. I played this already.
Lumen technology allows proper light bouncing. If I had to say one thing in the game that really benefits from Lumen, it's player crafted spaces. In our case, it's like you build a room and you place a window, and the window lets in natural light, and the light will fill the room in a way that feels real. And that technology hasn't existed before. Before Unreal 5, in the olden days, you had to use what we called the LOD system. And that meant that you had to create assets at different LOD levels, so it doesn't slow down everybody's computer. With Unreal 5, we have this new technology called nanite that breaks things down into the right amount of polygons at the right distance. So for us, as a company, this has made an amazing difference.
Nanite? Holy smokes.
It allows us to create one really amazing looking cliff piece, for example.
What happened to that Matrix game? There was never a Matrix game. That was a tech demo. That wasn't a game.
Away or how close we place it, it performs well.
It literally said in the title it was a tech demo.
Where
This almost makes me want to watch the movie.
Was that it was a fantastic pre-production and planning tool. On Dune Part 2, we had some very complicated scenes, and we were able to previs all the way from Budapest what the light was going to be doing.
Budapest?
In advance. It's the only tool that I've used, I would say, in my 25 years of shooting that is...
I feel like there's just like certain words, if you say them, like there's just a certain demographic of people that'll just be impressed. Oh, Budapest, Turks and Caicos, G-Wagon, like... You were the Turks and Caicos? Bitch, point. I'm gonna pull out a globe. I want you to point to me where Turks and Caicos is. Just like buzzwords. Like, shut the fuck up, bro.
By different types of filmmakers.
Mumbai? Like,
the most iconic creature in the Dune is the sandworm of Arrakis. And so we've tried to represent this in the game in multiple ways. So as a player, your first steps on the open sand, you hear the hiss of the sand in the distance as a sandworm begins to move towards you. And when it gets close, you hear the...
Me and my fiance are going to Milan. And we get it, MMO. It looks cool. I mean, I'll keep an eye on it. There's no comments on this. Interesting. Let's see. Apex. Let's entertain Apex. What kind of skins they got? Chat? Let's see. Is this gonna bring me back? Well, ugly skins. These great Kool-Aid ass skins. Excuse me. Have y'all seen that meme of the Muslim dude? What is that? I think it's like bunch of annihilators in your mouth and shit, just mad flavors, mad Skittles everywhere. What is that, brother? Yeah. That shit is, hey, yo, what's the context of that video? That shit is funny, bro.
Of patience.
The Inner Beast collection. Yeah, we're good off that. Those skins are disgusting. Voin. Boing. A single developer has created Voin, a new first-person dark fantasy action RPG with violent combat and high-speed traversal. So Doom. Next. Yeah, it looks like not first person, but it looks like Swordsman Doom. You know, it doesn't look bad for like a single person. It's like it's not bad, but you know, I'm not gonna change the fact that, you know, it still looks a little junior, looks a little Full Sail. Look at the comments. The game name looks like a brand of LED strips on Amazon. Void LED strips. That's fucking funny. Oh shit! Combat reminds me of it. This is a little Full Sail. Here's another. What is this, bro? Fire the marketing team. I don't even know how to say this. The thaumaturge? Nigga, fuck this. You ain't even gonna look at this shit. Get the fuck out of here. Sin duality echo of Ada. Oh my god, dude. Fire the marketing team, man. Undubla omligata ass bullshit. That title alone was Full Sail. I'm not watching that trailer. Okay, the music hitting. So shout out to Human Line with the sub. We got a Mech game. Tears of the Moon. Why did you put, okay, so your game's already hard to pronounce. Why did you put Instagram filters all over the game? I want to see the game. I can't tell. This shit got Instagram filters on it. Why did you do this? This is definitely sophomore year at Full Sail University. Full Sail University. Oh, here you go, Nomad DNF Duel. This dead ass game. Let's see there's a new monk character. Oh, he fight for Jesus? You and Trey hopping back on? The monk is here. You look fire though. Y'all ain't gonna play this shit. Cut it out. Is this shit even at an Evo? This is a Christian fighting game? No, I think he's just a monk. He's a Christian fighting game. If you want a Christian fighting game, you gotta play Dante's Inferno. A Christian fighting game. I don't know why that's so funny. Oh, it's all the DLC. That's crazy. Somebody tell them Tekken 8 is out. Somebody tell them. The Garfield movie. Oh shit. Cataclysmo? Cataclysmo? What is all these hard ass names to pronounce today? Yeah, I must be illiterate. I can't pronounce nothing today. Dante's Inferno was insane. I thought Dante's Inferno was pretty good. It was like a solid 7. It got dismissed because it was a God of War clone, but I think the whole Jesus thing in 9 Circles of Hell, that made it unique. I wish they would have made a sequel because the game ended on a cliffhanger. This arty farty ass shit. Ada, the Tainted Soil. Chef Life, a restaurant simulator. Astra, Knights of Veda teaser trailer. Boom, 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 boom. Those boss fights were yeah. Had titties everywhere and shit. Mad Demonic. Delta Force. Who's ready for Delta Force? Vampire Survivors official 1997 parody teaser trailer. What? I click on that. Paranormal Activity. This shit looks heat. If it's not heat, you're banned, Ronan. You're banned from posting links.
Well, it's been 24 hours since he was
Ninja Kumai. Oh, see, now I gotta watch this. I haven't forgotten. I gotta watch Blue Samurai, Ninja Kumai. I gotta watch Shogun. Someone in the chat kept asking if I watch Avatar. Yeah, we're on episode 3. I might start 4 tonight. It's mid. It's not as bad as like some people try to make it out to be on Twitter, but it's not particularly good either. I wouldn't define it as bad, but it's not good. It's kind of just like, why does this exist, you know? So that's my take on Avatar. It's a lot of I heard Avatar was mid. Yeah, it takes a lot of the nuance out of the show, and it force feeds you a lot of stuff. And my biggest thing is I feel like that show insults the audience. The writing is done as if the viewer is stupid. I'll give you what was that? I think it was episode 3. You remember in the show when they make it to right before they make it to King Boomy, his city, Onimusha, whatever that shit is, and there's the flying dude and the dude who betrays the Earth Kingdom, he's causing the bombings and shit. In the show, they recreate that episode. And yeah, they recreate the episode, and there was a scene where it's finally revealed it's the dad that's betraying. He's betraying the Earth Kingdom, and he's meeting in the alley. They catch him meeting in the alleyway with the Fire Nation dude. But the Fire Nation dude, mind you, this is an Earth Kingdom city. He had a red hood on. I'm just bruh, who's the sign? Give him a black hood. I wonder what nation that person's with. I was just dog, it's just little changes in the show. I'm you made the show worse for no reason. The show insults the viewer's intelligence. People don't understand things. If Aang starts monologuing, I swear to God, I don't find Aang's actor to be particularly good. I don't think Katara's actor is very good either. Sokka's okay. Um, Too much visual effects. There's stuff in there that I didn't agree with. I didn't like. They actually showed the genocide of the air temple. I didn't feel like that was necessary. It was a waste of screen time because everybody knows the Fire Nation attacks. Like, come on now. They made it superficial. There's so much that I critique, and I still wouldn't call it horrible. They just changed a lot of things and they dumbed down the show. Who else? Yeah, Sokka was okay. Zuko's okay. I don't really like Iroh. I feel like the dude who plays Iroh, he gets the elder statesman, like the OG part correctly, but the humor is missing, like kind of that, because Iroh still was kind of like a very lighthearted, if that makes sense. It's just like a lot of things that's off about that show. And y'all know that's like my favorite show, so I am going to be very nitpicky about it. I'm like, I don't like that. I don't like that. And I don't like because they changed it. It's more so it's just not good. I like the extra stuff they did with the moments with Iroh and Zuko. They were pretty dope. You know, like I'm cool with them changing things, but it has to be good. Like I thought the opening scene was horrible. I'm like, oh my God. I'm straight up spoil the show. Like there's stuff in there that's not in the cartoon. The opening scene. So one of the things that they changed in the show, I don't care if I'm spoiling the show. One of the things that they changed in the show that I didn't like compared to in the cartoon, the Fire Nation just wipes the fucking the air temple. Like there was no warning. Like, and that's how real war is. In the show, they made it seem as if the air temple knew. Because like a nigga had a note, he passed the Fire Nation's coming to attack. I'm like, that didn't happen, bro. Like, what are you talking about? And also, why would the enemy, if you had a plan for mass genocide, why would you tell the people you're going to kill them all? I was like, I don't know. The British are coming. I was just like, I don't know. They had a Paul Revere of the Air Nation. Yeah. That's fucking, too much. And that's an example of what I mean when I was like, it insults the audience. I was like, I don't know, man. The argument you can't compare this to the original just feels like a cop-out too. It's hard not to compare it when the OG, when it was so damn good. Yeah, I was like, my girl really likes it, but I was like, it's kind of mid. But I will say this though, the beauty of this is, right, we've been watching a lot of shows and movies together, right? And we're watching Avatar together, and there was a moment where Zuko finds Avatar gang, right? No, he captured the Avatar, and then Avatar escapes, and then right when Zuko's about to hit him with a fireball when he's in the air, what's the name? Team Avatar rescues him. Katara, Appa, and Sokka. They rescue him at the nick of time, and my girl was just like, how convenient. Like she's starting to say things like, I'm like, see, you're starting to understand. I'm like, you're starting to understand the difference between good and bad writing. I was like, a lot of this stuff is just a little too convenient, bro. You said Easter eggs, bro. Hey, if you like the show, I'm not mad. I don't think it's terrible. I think the visual effects are good. I do think the choreography sucks though. The fighting choreography is not very good. But the visual effects are good in the combat. But then the backgrounds are kind of 50-50. I think if anything, I'm more excited for the technology in the next 10 years. I think it'll be better. But it's getting there. It's just kind of, I would say the show is just something to watch. Don't get too excited about it. It's something to watch, but it's not particularly good either. The visual effects are something serious, especially at the end. The martial arts just isn't there. Yeah, the martial arts isn't there. Oh, you know, another thing I didn't. The very second episode, they go to Kyoshi Island, and it's the Sokka sexism episode. Now, you already saw me tweet about it. I was like, I didn't like that because that was very important. That was a very important episode for Sokka's character development, and he also became a better warrior because of it. So what's his motivation now? That episode, they changed it, and they made it to where, Suki doesn't beat his ass because he's sexist. She just beats his ass because he didn't want to let his dad down. I'm like, boo. I'm like, that generic ass story. It was like they changed it from a unique storyline from this fucking loser ass nigga who couldn't fight, get his ass beat by some chicks, to, oh, I just don't want to let my dad and my village down. Like, boo, can you train me? And then they started fighting and she beat his ass. But like the choreography was so bad. I was like, yeah. And then they changed. I didn't like the change they made to Suki's character either. They made her kind of like just super hot for him, bruh. Like she was just horny. Like I thought Suki was like a badass Kyoshi warrior. Like instead they kind of changed her into, I was like, I don't know. The rumor was a red flag for me. It was a red flag. Yeah, they made her mad thirsty in the show. I was like, I don't like that. I was like, they should have left it the way it was. It was fucking fine because in the show it wasn't preachy. It was a good life lesson for him. He got his ass beat. I don't know. Like I said, my review, because I've only seen the first 3 episodes. My review so far is it's just something to watch. Is it something you need to absolutely watch right now? No, but throw it in the queue. If you're bored and you have nothing else to watch it, but don't get your hopes up. It's mid. So they got rid of the Sokka sexism to make him sexist against you. Go watch Reacher. What's the Reacher? That sounds like a porno. What the fuck? Go watch the Reacher. Whoa. Oh, what's that about? It's a movie about giving Reacher rounds. Oh shit. Delta Force Hawk Ops. Shit. He said, nah, it's a fire show. We're watching Griselda too. That's a fire show. That's another one. She's like, I think I understand like good writing. She's like, this is a really good show. I was like, yeah, now you see. Because like I can turn my brain off. If I can turn my brain off when I watch something, it's good. Like Griselda, I can turn my brain off and I could just enjoy it. I'm like, this is strong writing. I like this. And like I even said to her, because I was like, yo, look, I was like, this is an example of what I mean. Nobody hates women. You can have a strong female lead, but the writing and the acting must be good. Nobody wants to hear fucking Batman's costume is good, but it looked better on a woman. That shit is fucking awful, bro. It's awful writing. Who is that for? Yeah, force-fed line. That Batwoman bullshit. I remember this is like some type of Call of Duty ass clone or something. Game footage is not final.
Watch out here.
Who wants to be part of Delta Force? The Reacher is dope. I'm gonna have to look at. I already got a laundry list. I already got in the back of my head. I need to watch Blue Samurai and I need to watch that ninja show too. Is it like Rainbow? I don't know. Shout out to Zube with the sub. Fighting Florida Gators and shit. This doesn't look bad, but it just, you know. I feel like I seen this game 10 years ago already, you know? Oh, Shogun. Yeah, I gotta watch Shogun. Don't forget to watch Shogun dubbed. Oh, it's in Japanese by default. It's not dubbed. Oh, it's good. That BMF coming out too. BMF? You talking about the Black Mafia family? I'm not watching that shit. Y'all niggas not tired of slave movies and drug dealer movies? I thought that would be the last one. What was it? I thought after Snowfall we'd be done. You guys are still. I'm good off that. I'm exhausted off that. If y'all enjoy it, cool. I'm not watching BMF. I'm good off. Let me guess. Niggas rise to power. Niggas clapping each other. Niggas moving bad bricks. The Fed just tapping the phone. We got to spin on the ups. Like, I'm good, bro. I'm good off that. I'm not watching 12 years of drug dealing. Snowfall was fire? I didn't say it wasn't. I liked the first couple seasons and then I got tired of it. I stopped watching it because I was just like, I'm kind of tired of this shit, bro. How you gonna hate on niggas rise to power? Well, why can't we get a story about a niggas rise to power in a positive manner? That's what I mean. I'm tired of all these negative ass nigga stories, bro. I want to see something positive. Y'all not tired of that? Y'all are not tired of being depicted. You niggas watch all this shit and then get mad when niggas assume you're a thug but you consume this shit. It's boring. It's fucking boring. It's fucking boring to me. Sure, Dust. I don't see why you can't type it in the chat. Empire was very similar. Empire was awful. I'm not gonna lie, this is not doing it for me. The best part about Empire is some of the memes. To be fair, most people's rise to any kind of power, you need to do some devious shit. I don't know if I agree with that statement. Nomad's talking about this show. It's too much content, bro. I've already seen this stuff. Too much content. And then we got another 100-hour game with Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. Astra Knights of Veda. Season 2 is even better. I believe you. I'm not saying it's trash. It's just like I already got a lot on my plate. Like let me finish my shows already, bro. Friend, how are you? We're watching Astra, Knights of Veda. Oh my god. Full Sail University. Ada, Tainted Soil. This is the second Ada game of the day. Got that big booty. Ooh, that thing juicy. Bears. Bear stinging bears. Not gonna lie, I'll be missing you over the weekend. I can't stream on the weekend because that's when I produce videos. Well, Saturdays is when I hang out with old girl, but then Sunday is when I literally spend all day writing and recording. It's the only way I can be consistent. Plus, I need a break from you niggas. Y'all get on my nerves. This is actually gonna be gas. Don't look very gas to me. Looks a little Full Sail. Take it back. This looks DeVry. All right. Cataclysmo.
The Cataclysmo left us broken.
That didn't mean to get on your nerves. It's okay. Drop 5 subs in the chat. I'll accept that.
Lost.
Is today the day of Full Sail University? Was there a Full Sail University showcase today? What the fuck is this shit?
Peace.
This ICDC ass games. I don't want to watch this shit. The Garfield movie, please. DeVry is fucking funny. What do y'all think I'm saying when I say Full Sail University? Full Sail University is the gaming version of DeVry. Game's Full Sail as fuck.
I'll be right back.
Yeah, ITT Tech ass exclusive. I'll just start staying on at colleges so y'all can follow what the fuck I'm saying. Do the kids still like Garfield?
I'm gonna name you Garfield.
Probably not. Sony.
Good morning.
That's my dog right there. Just be in your face watching TV. What's wrong with getting your degree at Full Sail University for video games? I didn't say there was anything wrong with it. But I will ask you, when's the last time you seen a really good game made by a Full Sail University student? Look it up.
We're gonna need the big scale!
Does she need to announce it to the whole office?
Say when.
Never, John. Bury me in cheese.
Life here is pretty near perfect. Little did I know, it was all about to collapse. Odie, I'm dreaming again. Slap me across
This
the
is
face.
not doing it for me.
I think this is a case of mistaken identity. You must be looking for another gorgeous, lovable kitty cat.
Meh.
Come on, Junior. You. Huh? This is
really
my
simple.
father.
Welcome back, Victor.
Listen, I need your help.
Get them!
I haven't seen you.
Get connected for free. Education connection. Yeah, I get it. I don't know. Garfield. I've never really been a big Garfield fan. I don't think I've ever met one. Is anybody in the chat a Garfield fan? Like, jokes aside, is anybody a Garfield fan? Look at JG. The streets are calling Meek Mill Freak Mill. Freaky Meek is cool. I don't hate him, but I don't particularly like him. This is kind of just like something to watch. If it's on the TV, I wouldn't tell you to turn it off, but I've never been like, oh, can't wait for the next Garfield. I think that's all we got. We can get on Final Fantasy.